have an unboxing, guys. I'm so excited. Chime in, Groot, when you're able.
I didn't want to interrupt. I'm
Thank you,
happy that
baby.
you're going to be unboxing your gift from Steph, right?
Yes, from Steph. I'm so
Gotcha.
excited. So nice to hear your beautiful voice, baby. Oh my
Oh,
gosh. Indeed. How was your day, baby? How was your day?
it's been great. I actually took it far easier than I thought I was going to.
Uh-huh.
Um, I'm really trying to catch up on the fact that I'm still off. I don't know why it's not. I've
I
been off for about a
know.
month, but it's just not.
It's weird. I know, baby. I can feel that. Yeah.
So, um, hopefully, hopefully I get to enjoy the last few weeks
I
before I
hope
go
so.
back.
I
Yeah.
hope so. And I'm still waiting to watch you play the game, okay? Let me know, okay? I saw you playing I saw you playing which game was it? Was it Helldivers, I think?
Probably Helldivers.
And I'm like, I want to see what he's doing in this game. Is he playing with somebody? Is he by himself? What is he doing? But I'm like, I'm not gonna bother him. He's like on his vacay. I'm not gonna be all up his butt trying to watch him play the
You're
game.
fine.
Just want to say hi really quick.
Hi, baby.
The
Hey,
plumbing
hey.
ran into major problems. One of the valves was stuck like hell, so it has to be replaced instead of just being repaired, which kind of exponentially increased the bill for this shit. But you know what? You got to do what you got to do because
Indeed.
they got to literally rip a hole in the wall to get to it. So I just want to say hi, love you guys,
Love you, baby.
and if I
Thank
get a
you.
chance, I'll see you then.
All right, awesome. Thank you. Sorry about that, Groot. But yeah, I know I can imagine being such a workaholic as you are, you take the job home with you as well. Even if you're not working at home, you have the work on your mind and your heart and your spirit. So when you're not working, I can totally understand and empathize with how difficult it is for you to adjust to not having to work or even think about work or any, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I get it, baby. I get it. But let's work on that for the next couple of weeks. Let's work on finding, yeah, I need you to get there because I don't want you going back to work, not feeling like you have not really had any time off. Because the last week or so, last week is going to be hard because that's when you're going to start cramming in everything you wanted to do before that week. So let's get to it right now. Let's make that happen the rest of this week, okay? Let's be faithful about
Definitely.
that. All right, baby. Okay, all right. I wasn't supposed to open his box yet, but I made a mistake. I made a mistake. So I have with me. Should I spin the wheel first, Groot, or open the box? What you think?
Um, how about spin the wheel first
Okay.
and reward the viewers, then reward yourself?
Okay, that sounds good. You're a great co-host. Oh my God. And my baby Steph, my sister, is here. Thank you so much. It finally got here, and it came right on time. So tired, but happy that my package arrived finally. I know, baby. It took everything in me to not open this box when I first got it. I had to remind myself. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and do you have a hot topic or what's happening now or a thought of the day you want to share with us, Groot?
Um, I'll say I think it's a more so a thought and hot topic kind
Okay.
of.
Okay.
Um, I'm a big fan of video games, RPGs especially, and quite recently, Vampire the Masquerade 2 has I guess come back to light as being released. It's a video game franchise that's or a video game sequel that's been in development for about golly 6 7 years now,
Uh-huh.
and they had to restart everything due to I guess issues with production, quality, story, etc.
Huh.
The original Vampire the Masquerade is
Mm-hmm.
based on a tabletop role-playing game, and in the original video game, you can make your own character. It's very immersive.
Hmm.
Um, it's pretty awesome for an older game. I've never played it. I've always watched people play it,
Uh-huh.
read a lot about it. I'm probably going to end up playing it myself. Anyway,
Gotcha.
long story short, the the sequel um, is going to be out October 20, 23rd, I think. A lot of people are upset because um, certain stories, or I guess you could say, choices are locked behind a paywall. The game hasn't even come
Really?
out. Yeah. Yeah, and they just outright said, "Hey, we're locking this behind a paywall."
Oh my
There's
gosh.
there is no justification. It's just, hey, if you want to access these three things, it's going to cost you extra, I think, 30-40 bucks.
Oh my
Um,
goodness.
Now it's bad enough. The game has been delayed numerous times for, I think, 6-7 years. Now that it's finally coming out, number one, they've removed the create a character choice where you can't create your own character anymore.
Uh-huh.
And you're locking three, I guess, story elements behind a paywall, which is, to me, it's one of those things where I'm now on the side of people who say never pre-order a game. Never pre-order
Yeah.
games.
Oh wow. I never thought about that.
Um,
I would hear that as well from other games. Like I'm not gonna I'll wait for it to come out. But now I get it.
yeah.
Oh
And I
my
just want to throw that
goodness.
out there because, I mean, it's 2025 and it seems like the video game industry has taken a large jump to
Hmm.
being incompetent and selfish and greedy.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you buy a game, you put your disc in, boom, you play it.
Yes, all of it, it's all yours. Yeah, all this freaking
Yeah,
downloadable content and things like that, which is it's okay, but usually the game is so full of everything you need to feel, satisfied to where you don't have to necessarily feel obligated to buy these DLCs and whatnot. So now so Torfel bought Amaya, my daughter, a game for her birthday. And I think it's a vampire. And the vampire, is it a good vampire? I think that might be the same game.
I
Have
I'm
you?
not sure. 'Cause I know there's a franchise or game called Vampire, Vampyr, um, and you play as one character, one guy. Um,
Oh no, this is
Vamp,
called Bloodlines. Bloodlines. It's different.
that might be it.
Really?
Vampire the let me
But not the one you're talking about, though.
Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines
Oh
2.
God, that's it. That's it. That's what he just showed. God. Oh my goodness, you're gonna be disappointed.
I mean, again,
That's horrible.
I'm just, yeah,
That's
it
horrible.
it sucks. It
It
really
sucks.
sucks.
I'm angry for the people that got the damn game. I'm angry for y'all. Horrible. Horrible. Whatever. Thank you for that. What's happening now? That's devastating. I cannot imagine, if Half-Life came out, a new Half-Life, not the VR, because I haven't played the VR one yet, but another story mode game, and they forced me to pay for expanding the story. That would be devastating. That would be devastating. I would say F all of you. Okay. But let me get the not the hot topic, but the question for our spin the wheel, because I cannot wait to open my box of amazingness. Okay, so let me see what I'm going to ask, and let me see. Hold on. I think that I hate to call it, but I mean, so far I only have one in the queue. So because we have only one in the queue, and it might be a short stream today, I'm going to allow my special sweetheart of an amazing co-host to answer one of the questions. If he has the correct answer, we'll spin the wheel for him as well. Okay, so let me go ahead and ask. I'm going to ask 2 questions. This would be a really, really easy one. Oh, wonderful. Hi, tell Winter I said hi, Angelic. Winter Smith is playing Division 2. Division 2. That's a multiplayer co-op, right? Yeah, that's the game I wanted to get into, Division 2, but it's a little intimidating. It's if the menus. I'm really, when it comes to games, Groot, I strongly dislike massive menus that you have to learn, and I don't like role-playing elements in games. However, I have gotten used to it when I played Borderlands, both of the Borderlands 4, I think, and 3, I think it was. So I got familiar with it, so it doesn't hurt as much. And Back 4 Blood has somewhat of a role-playing element to it as well. So, but I still prefer games that are much more straightforward. Just you know what I'm saying, not no building and collecting and all this upgrade stuff. I don't like it. And I know that you liking it, those types of games, you're okay with that. You enjoy that, right?
Enjoy the story more so than anything.
Okay.
If it's got a good story, it's going to draw me in regardless. I'm complaining on behalf of video game lovers everywhere because people have been waiting for this sequel for a long time. I think over 10 plus years because the original game came out so long ago.
Half-Life?
The Vampire the Masquerade.
Oh, the Vampire. Okay,
But
gotcha.
when you said Half-Life, I'm thinking, yeah, if they released a new Half-Life next year and they said, oh, by the way, half the game is locked behind a paywall, I think gamers
we would riot. Okay.
Yes.
We would riot because that, to me, have you ever played that game before, Groot?
I played it briefly. I'm gonna have to buy it and get into it
get into it, baby. Get into it. Get on into it. Okay, dig on deep in there now. Okay, because that game I feel is timeless, and you play it today, and I mean, especially with the upgraded graphics that I think that one of the users created for it. But even if you don't have the updated graphics, the story is good, and the graphics, the sound, it's like the game for me is perfect. And other games have tried to emulate it. I think it's a game that you would enjoy a lot, baby. So please think about it. I did Half-Life 1, 2. I completed the original as well. And yes, baby, it's a game I think you would enjoy. Great story.
I'll definitely have to check it out then.
Please do. And you know what I want to play though? The game you bought me years ago. You probably don't remember. I think it's called Warhammer. You remember that game, baby?
Vermintide.
Yeah, you remember that? You remember you bought that for me?
Yeah.
So cool. Yeah, I have not really played it yet. And that's another game that's kind of like, it feels really good. The movement in the game, the first person, it's a first person, I think, from what I remember, but it feels really good. But it also has like sort of like role-playing elements, so I was very intimidated, so I can continue it. But it's a game also I think would be good with people, with friends. Because it's co-op, right? Do you remember if it's co-op?
Yeah, it's co-op, and you can actually, if you decide to stream it one day out of boredom or just pure entertainment factor, there's apparently a stream effect where your viewers can decide what type of elements or effects will come into play.
That is
where
insane.
It could be beneficial to you or harmful to you.
That is insane. How would that even happen? That's
they
crazy.
vote on it in the stream. It was. I saw it like back when it was fresh. It was very awesome to see what the viewers would select for the person playing.
That sounds really fun. And you know what I'm thinking about doing for Hollow Screen Month, guys? At least one day out of that month or one day out of that week, depending on how the stream goes. Or I'll choose a day that's not the usual stream days and stream either Alien Isolation, Five Nights at Freddy's, oh my goodness, or Outlast, one of those scary games. Just for the fun of it, you know? I won't do it on YouTube, I'll just do it on Twitch and we can just do it here and just hang. Or I might just stream it on Discord and not even go live on Twitch. We can do it that way as well. But yeah, so that's a thought I'm having for Hollow Screen Month, guys. Make it, you know, interesting and spicy. New games scare me. I don't have a system to play them on anyway. I just beat the storyline of the 3 Grand Theft Auto games within the last month on my cell phone. How does that work on your phone? That is crazy sauce. Baby, you need to do it on a computer, but I get it. You can only do your phone right now. But listen, let me tell you, that game, have you played that game before, Groot? GTA 5.
Which one?
The 5th.
I have it downloaded. I'm very tempted to give it a go. I'm interested in doing the role play element on there, like joining a server and all that stuff, but I don't know yet.
That I don't want to do at all. But I do love the story. It's a fun story, Group, baby. I'm sure you would enjoy, and it's very immersive too. The game is like, it's so timeless, and other games try to be like it. You know, I think it's a game that you would really enjoy. It's awesome. That's my opinion. What else? Assassin's Creed. I heard about Assassin's Creed. It's a good one as well. I'm such a co-op whore these days. I don't like playing games by myself anymore. I just don't. It's just not fun. I want to play with people. That I know, not randoms.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time. I am so tired of being called the N-word, monkey. Right. I'm tired of it.
I'm so
I'm over, guys. I'm a person, okay? I'm a human being with feelings. But yeah, and then they say your voice, you sound like you're a tranny because my voice is deep. Do I have a deep voice to you, Groot? I'm so random today. My ADD is sick.
You're not random at all. Not to me.
Really?
No, I have no idea how my voice sounds to anybody else. I've had questions presented to me, and I'm like, damn, do I really sound like that?
You sound great. So, what kind of questions? Give me one.
Years ago, my ex. Oh wow, okay. I took her to meet my sister, my nieces, and they were very young. I think my oldest niece was maybe 5 at the time. My youngest was 2 or 3.
Okay.
Anyway, they asked me to read them a bedtime story.
Mm-hmm.
My ex, she joined. She just sat down. I read the story to them. We got up, left, and we got in my car.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, "Brian, I don't know how to say this." I'm like, "Say what?" I got scared because I'm like, "What? Like, what's going on?"
Baby. I'm clutching my pearls.
Yeah. She said, "Are you bi?" I'm like,
"Bi? What the fuck? What?"
And I asked her. She kind of clammed up, and I was like, "Whoa! Like you gotta tell me where that came from."
Right.
And she said, "Well, your voice changed when you were speaking to your nieces." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" She said it just sounded a lot more light, like high or something. She said, I can't remember exactly what she said. Yeah, and I'm like, I kind of had to sit back and reflect on it. I said, well, maybe I changed the inflection in my voice and tone.
Yeah, you're talking to kids.
Yeah, and I'm talking to girls. So I'm like, with my nephews, I know silly. I'm a lot more rougher with them. So I don't know.
I'm glad she's the ex because I want to say this right now. That is so silly. How silly can you be? To ask her, think a person is bi because of their voice. Excuse me. That's silly.
People are silly. I'm going to post a picture of one of my favorite shirts in the Discord.
People are strange.
Yeah, like whenever I wear that shirt to work and I have a visit with clients, they look at me like, huh.
Really? I gotta see this shirt, baby. Post away. But yeah, I've been told I've had apparently a deep voice since I was a little girl. Because I remember vividly when I was in the 7th grade, these 2 little boys in my class. One said, "You sound like a woman." The other one said, "Yeah, why do you talk like that?" And then he started mimicking the way that I was talking. So apparently I've had a deep voice since I was a kid and I sound like a woman. As a little girl, 12? That's wild. That's crazy. But I've been told that I have a deep voice, very resonant, deep voice for a woman. I'm like, really? I don't hear it. So I've had, since I was a kid, I've had this insecurity about my voice. So I never liked my voice. And when I started streaming, I hated hearing now I'm okay. But I used to hate hearing my voice back. It was horrible.
I'm very envious of you for being able to hear your own voice because growing up, I was told I sound like I'm trying to be. God, and this came from my mom. She said I sounded like I was trying to be angry.
Really?
And I was like, what?
Hilarious.
I'm like, I'm just talking. Like I literally woke up.
Oh my God, poor baby. What is happening?
I think I willingly and subconsciously kind of change how I speak to everybody.
Gotcha.
At times, I don't even know if this
is
my actual voice.
Baby, let it out.
I'm so scared.
Don't be scared, baby. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Oh my God. I will say that when I'm with my cousins, my family, the ones that I actually interact with, I'm a different person, guys. I'm a different person. So you'll hear a different cadence from me, depending on my energy. What you know what I'm saying? It's kind of different, but yeah, I get you, baby. But just please let it be free, baby. Be free to just be. I love all the voices, all the layers you have inside. I want them, and I love them, and I accept them. Okay. Okay.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely. What else? Hold on, get another message. I was 6 since the 6th grade, but voice took a while to catch up. You were 6 feet? Is that what you're trying to say? 6 feet in 6th grade?
I think that's what he's trying to say.
Really? Oh, baby. I was 5'9" when I was in the 6th grade, and I shot to 5'10". And what's interesting, I had a growth spurt, but I didn't get any stretch marks except on my, like on my by my armpit and on my boobies. I still have those same stretch marks on my boobs, and that's about it. And I had a crazy growth spurt. Man, oh man. Size 10 shoes at 12, that's crazy. It's crazy. Moving right along, Chris says no one should ask anyone their sexual orientation unless they're interested. I agree. I agree. Great to see my sis back. Hope you're feeling better regarding Steph. Me too, baby. Hope you're getting there at least. Still playing Black Flag. Okay. Yes, and Angelic says you have a lovely voice. You really do.
Oh.
Yeah. And his laugh is just so yummy. It's okay.
It's not.
It is.
No. Half-Life has a voice that's like, it's smooth as honey and warm as caramel. Me,
No.
I'm that. What is it? The boogeyman up under your bed. That's my voice.
That is insane. No, absolutely not, baby. I need you to stop. Next one, while this stream is over, Chit-Chat, go on YouTube and listen to your voice. You need to grow to appreciate it, okay, baby? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. All right. Okay, so let me go ahead and ask this question. I'm going to ask 2 questions, okay? Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. All right, this should be a really easy one. I'm going to ask this to anyone, but I'm going to ask Root after you guys answered if he knows the answer or what the correct answer is. So, which of the 3 is... No, not that. Never mind. Okay. Am I... This is multiple choice. Am I A, an extrovert, B, introvert, or C, introverted extrovert? Let's go, guys. Get to it. We got 1 extrovert. Okay. Oh, baby. Yeah, same Steph. I'm glad to have you back too, baby. Miss Luna says, introverted extrovert. Steph also says introverted extrovert. So I got Miss Luna's answer came in first, and then Steph, and then... And Angelic also says introverted extrovert. So, Groot, which is the correct answer?
I was leaning towards an introverted extrovert myself.
Gotcha. Interesting. The correct answer is introverted extrovert. So, I'm going to allow Miss Luna to get that one. I'm going to ask another question. Now, if you get the second question wrong, Groot, I'll go ahead and give you a free one because you answered the first one correctly. So you're correct, Miss Luna. I am an introverted extrovert. Make it make sense, right? It's crazy because when I was younger, I was more of an extrovert. And now I am definitely an introverted extrovert. I love my alone time. I love, being at home. I love, being a hermit. And I feel I have everything I need in my house. Why I gotta leave my house, guys? Damn. I just want to stay home. And it's really hard to maintain certain relationships with acquaintances and things because I'm not out looking to go to happy hour, and I'm not out, what I'm saying? Like, that's never been my jam. That's never been my thing anyway, but it's hard. I had an opportunity to make a new friend, possibly, when I went to Target one day a little while ago. And we were both tall. She was a little taller than me. She was exactly 6 feet. So I was a little shorter than her. And we both locked eyes. That's where she was exiting and I was entering. I'm like, you are absolutely beautiful. How tall are you? She said, you are too. Like, I love blah, blah. So we were both, our energies were so aligned. You know what I'm saying? And she's pouring into me. I'm pouring into her. I'm like, girl, you're just glowing. Blah, blah. She's like, you too. Oh my God, love your hair. Blah, blah, blah. And as we're leaving, I thought, you know what? Because I'm always the one to take the initiative to try to engage and to connect with people. And I was just about to say, you know what? Let's stay in contact. And I'm like, nah, hell no, I ain't got time. I got a grandbaby and I got a woman. I ain't got time. I need to just be home and just be able to not feel pressure to do anything beyond what I want to do. So I missed an opportunity to be probably friends with this beautiful woman that had very similar energy to me. It was so beautiful. She was so wonderful. But yes, that's my story, Groot, and I'm sticking to it. Okay. Next question. Groot, I'm sorry, I'm rambling, baby.
You're not.
This
You're
is
not
the
at all.
menopause. This is the say hello to her. She ain't going nowhere. You see these gray hairs? Like, I think I've grown a few extra gray hairs in a week. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm embracing it though. All right. Up next. Did you know, Groot? Okay, I'm rambling also, but love me anyway. Did you know that hormones, in particular in women, specifically in women, affects so much of how we feel and what our bodies do? Did you know that, baby?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, you should have taught me that. I'm telling you right now. I didn't know.
No, I had a talk with one of my friends. He's married, and he said, Brian, I don't know what to do. I'm like, what's going on? And he just started talking, and I was like, oh, okay, look, what's her favorite ice cream?
Oh my goodness.
And I said, so just go get a few of her favorite snacks, do yourself a favor, take the kids with you.
Wow.
And then when you get back, just, have her be in the bedroom or the living room. You take care of the kids. You make sure she doesn't have to get up, do anything. She'll be okay probably the next day or two.
Oh,
sure enough,
that's so sweet.
But yeah, again, women, y'all, you all just, you have so much that you carry and have to deal with and balance. I couldn't do it. That's all I can say. I couldn't do it. Just head off to you ladies.
Thank you, baby. Well, those are things that I feel are very common to know about. But I'm talking regarding our bones, how our bones feel, our joints, and how our brains, the chemicals in our brain, like all that changes. And when you approach menopause, like I've been having some weird changes with my body. Like my joints are hurting when I wake up one day and all of a sudden they're just hurting. The pain doesn't go away. I have like tennis elbow. I feel like I'm walking on rocks and it's so painful to walk. I'm like, what the hell is happening? Am I dying? And apparently I came across this doctor on YouTube just out of nowhere. I think my phone was listening to me. You know how our phones listen to us and stuff, and he put stuff in our face so we can see it. But nonetheless, I was just talking about how my body's going through so many changes. I'm feeling this, I'm feeling that. This doctor listed 12 uncommon and rare things that happen to a woman's body when they're in perimenopause and menopause. And she says, I have all of them. I had 11 of those things. And one of the first things she mentioned was the walking on rocks. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Yeah, a lot of the things in our bodies change. The chemicals in our brains change. Our joints change. Everything. I know that we lose bone density as we get older. I knew that, but I had no idea that one day you can just be walking. She said you can be walking and out of nowhere, pop, you pull a muscle in your back. Yeah, that happens to me. So a lot of these things change because of the hormonal changes in our bodies. So a lot of stuff in our bodies don't operate the way it used to. And we are feeling the changes that's happening in our bodies. So the whole, premenstrual things that we experience, that's something I've always known about, baby. But I never knew all this other stuff that can actually happen. I still have pain in I still have tennis elbow. I still have these pains in my knees that just came out of nowhere. And ever so often I have the walking on rocks feeling. And it feels like I'm literally walking on rocks and I can't do nothing but tiptoe. It's ridiculous. But I'm like, why me, universe gods? Why me? What did I do to deserve this? I've been through enough. But yes, baby. So yeah, and also, yeah, the gray hairs are popping, like they're coming ever so, generously overnight. And my vision is changing ever so every other month, it seems. It's getting worse. And sleeping now. I have always been, really big on sleep and getting enough sleep. And I would always stress that to everyone. But I can't even get a good night's sleep anymore. It's really bad. You know what I'm saying? It could be worse, but it's horrible. So I'm going through a lot of little changes, guys. I have not, thankfully, have not entered menopause yet. Thankfully, you know what I'm saying? Still got my Bloody Mary, thank God. I'm so extra. But, you know, I'm trying to keep her at bay. But I'm going through some changes, I am. Thankfully, I don't have the sweats and all that stuff, except once a month. And whatever, I am rambling and I'm old, and it's fine. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel one more time. I'm going to end the stream on YouTube. I know y'all can't stand me on YouTube. I know, I don't blame you. And then we're going to continue with this damn day, okay? So let me ask one more question, Groot. I am so sorry to put you through this today, Groot. I know you wasn't expecting this.
Fine.
Okay, babe, if you say so. Okay. All right, hold on. Okay, what are the two? This should be really easy, guys. What are the two books? The two books that I've actually read. Two books. Should be easy, guys. While you guys are answering, I'm going to end the stream on YouTube. Please join me over on my Twitch channel. The Twitch link to my page should be in the description of the stream. So join us. Remember, this stream is only to let you all know on YouTube that I am live. Okay, but the real juicy beef of the stream happens only on Twitch. All right? So join us there. Say bye for now, Groot.
Y'all have a good day.
All righty.